Today at White Coast Marine, new boat day, always exciting. We have got arrived in stock on the terrace Pacific Craft 670 Open. It's looking pretty good. I like the hull colour as well. Ready? There she is. Let's go and have a look. Okay, so we've got folding boarding ladder there, disappears under this hatch, and transom is already pre-rigged with Yamaha cables and equipment, and we're going to put a F175 horsepower on this one. Climbing board. The seat covers come as standard and with the trendy pack that we've got on here. So now we're aboard in the cockpit, looking aft. We've got the grey bench seat there, and the bimini, as you can see, tucks away underneath this panel here. So that's nicely out of the way. Alright, yeah, kind of you got to step over it there on the walkthrough, but for the best part it is nicely tucked away. The bimini does slide backwards and forwards as well, so you can choose kind of where you want it. Moving around to the helm. Nice recessed switch panel, and again the Yamaha pre-rig kit is already installed with the gauges. A bit dark, but there you go. Windscreen on this boat is good and thick. It's the sort of thing that if you fall against it, you're not going to break it. And then we've got a stainless handrail around the top. Got a spot for your phone there perhaps. You could even have a compass binnacle fitted on there. Plenty of room on the dashboard for fitting any chart plotting systems or VHF radio or what have you. And then below the helm we've got another little storage pocket there. Moving around the starboard side, we've got walkways that are big enough to walk through without having to shuffle sideways, which is always a bonus. And then the bow seating area comes with this logo table, which of course lifts out, and then we've got cushions that go in here to make this into a full sun pad. Moving up to the bow, stainless steel bow roller on there, and again with the trendy pack comes stock with an electric windlass for the anchor, so it's always a nice feature. Backrest bow cushions are all removable of course. Let's have another look at that screen there. Port and starboard navigation lights, and then the bow rail runs up the sides. So lifting up that rear panel frees the bimini to lift out like so, and with the bimini in the deployed position if you like, it's secured with 4 simple adjustable canvas straps. And again, as I say, we've got these sliders on the inside of the gunnels, so you can position the bimini further fore or aft to wherever you want it. It's a decent sized bimini too. It goes from the front of the helm station and it does go all the way back to these back seats, so that's going to be quite useful in the summertime. I've been on a lot of boats where it's a tiny little bimini and you've got to be standing in one spot at any given time to get any shade from it. Okay, I'll grab the keys and we'll have a look below. So moving below, we're not going to kid ourselves that this is a huge cabin, because it's not. What we have got down here is we've got storage for the bow cushions which go on that lowered table. There is a mattress option to lay in here, so you could camp out in here if you want to. Alright, it's no palace, but it would get you out of the weather. You could even overnight in it if you were having a party somewhere. There's storage on both sides. I would imagine 2 people could curl up in there. Bit cosy, but yeah, there we are. Or of course you could put a portaloo down there. That would work. So coming up to the helm, you can see again we've got the pre-rigged Yamaha instruments and control kit. There's the two clocks there, a bit dark on that black background, but there you go. And then we've got space in here to put a plotter or a VHF, maybe the plotter down there and the VHF up there, or vice versa. Down over the helm. Storage pockets underneath there, and a little one for your phone right there. I like that. So, with the covers off the helm seat and co-helm seat, you can see that they rotate, so you can spin them around to liaise with anybody behind you. They also slide backwards and forwards, and we've got like a bolster situation here as well, so you can lift that up and lean against it for if you're standing at the helm, which I tend to do most of the time, to be honest. So with the bow cushions deployed, I like that word. That took me about 2 minutes to sort that out, and there you go, full solarium in the bow area. Yeah, that's going to be a fun place to hang out with your friends. You're going to get 4 or 5 people on there quite happily. Yeah, that works. I'd probably leave that in position like that most of the time. I can't see me using the table, to be honest. I might do for a bit of fun. But as a full-on sun pad like that, where we are here on the Costa Blanca, that's ideal. On our helm controls, to the left of the helm, we've got our anchor up and down, bilge pump 1, bilge pump 2, 2 bilge pumps, water pump for the transom shower, which is fitted as standard in the trendy pack, and then we've got our navigation lights and anchor light below that. So underneath the aft bench seat, we can see a bit more what's going on included in this trendy kit. Those wooden panels there, they're the base for the bow seating area, the bow sun pad area. And then over on the starboard side you can see all part of the Yamaha pre-rig kit comes with a water separating fuel filter and emergency cut-off switch there for the fuel. There's a battery switch and battery box as standard, and then in the aft there we have got twin bilge pumps. Not many new boats come with twin bilge pumps on this side, so that's a nice little bonus. And then there's the water pump over there for the transom shower with the tank for the same just there, and then storage below that for the anchor light, the towing mast for water skiers or ringos and things, and then just underneath that you can see the other two clips for the stand for the bow table, should you wish to stow that out of the way. The rear bench seat is supported by stainless steel gas springs. This side panel pulls out the way to make a clear walkway through to the transom. Something you notice here, it's got proper draining mesh underneath all of the cushions, so should you get wet they will drain properly, not just sit there and soak for months on end. Yep, we've all done it. More Pacific Craft detailing stitched into the cushions there and on the back of the helm and co seat. So looking further around the boat, we've got here the socket for the anchor light, and then coming up the starboard side we've got a rod holder there angled just off the starboard quarter, and below that we've got a grab handle and a cup holder, and we swing over to the port side, which is it's all mirrored there. We've got another rod holder there heading out to the port quarter. There's a grab handle and a cup holder there, which is quite handy because it means you can hang on for dear life with one hand and have somewhere to put your beer in the other hand. And then moving down to the port quarter, we've got our transom shower here, which pulls out. So when you've been in the sea, you can come and get the salt off you. Easy enough. So if you'd like to know more about the Pacific Craft 670 Open, give us a shout at White Ghost Marine. We've got these in stock, ready to go. We've got engines in stock, ready to go.